What is up, guys? I'm finally making a video. My name is Lucas. Hold on, hold on. That's a good way to start. I figured that for the first video of the channel, it would be awesome to just go around the car, do like a machine check, so you guys can see everything that the car has, everything that's wrong with it, and kind of set like a canvas, like a start point to, like, from here on. Anything done to it, you guys will know kind of where it started. So I made a little edit. I'll put that right there in the beginning, and after that's done, we'll go around and talk more about the car. Alright, so this is a 1993 Nissan 240 SX. Ever since I was like 5-6 years old, I've always wanted to have one of these. And then Need for Speed Pro Street came out and made me want these even more. I just always had such a love for this car, and I ended up not being able to buy one as my first car, which is completely understandable. My third car was the car that actually went deep on it and modified a lot. It was an IS300 Sport Cross. I've had like for 3 years, and after a while I was just like, well, it's not my dream car at the end of the day. So I ended up trading the car for this, thinking it was a good deal, and there was a lot more wrong to it than I expected, but thankfully it's okay now. There's still a lot more to be done to it, but I'll walk around and show you guys everything. So I got the car as a stock dual cam KA. I was told that the only thing that needed to be done to it was get the engine harness replaced and the body harness replaced, because they were all chopped and like wrong in a lot of spots. Thankfully the trade came with the harness already. We started checking at the shop and took the spark plugs out and saw that they were like very like oily, but like milk, and started inspecting more and more. Had a gasket issue, started pulling things out. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. So ended up doing a full K8 rebuild, all pretty much stock except for a Tomei head gasket. And the trade came with like about like 80% of a turbo kit, like a T25 turbo kit. So we did that to the car. I was like, I am completely fine. I don't need power. I'm completely fine with having a stock KA, because it's been my dream car. I just want to enjoy it. I don't want to go ham on it. I just want to enjoy the car that I've always dreamed having. Kylie has an amazing S13 stock KA, and it's just like so reliable. That car is like amazing. So I've been driving a stock KA for a while now, her car, and I was just like, I don't really mind, you know, like I don't need SR, I don't need JZ, I don't need power. But the engine needs to be rebuilt and all of that. It turned out from being just like a body harness or engine harness replacement to a full engine rebuild. And since we were all there, I was just like, all right, let's just put the T25 in. Let me just like get all the rest of the parts for the kit and get that put on the car. Since we're already here, it's just like, it just made sense. So when we traded cars, I was just like, all right, let's just meet up at the shop. And so I'm already like straight up gonna drop it off. So it gets the engine harness replaced, the body harness replaced. I live in an apartment complex, so there's certain jobs that I can't do. Some like quick jobs I can do and like they don't notice, but like depending on the job, I just like can't. So I brought it to the shop that I trusted, because my friend just had his K8 built like for like high horsepower there, and Well, it turns out the good guys had quit a little bit before I got there with my car. Didn't knew about that. Only found out when it was too late. They end up taking like almost a year to complete this. They were only working on the car on weekends, and certain weekends they would skip. The shop owner was like super shady, and then there was this one guy, friend of mine, that was working in there on the weekends, and he was like my Lord and Savior, my hope that this car would be done right, because I had a lot of issues with the shop owner. He painted my engine bay. I didn't pick the color. He painted my block red, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck? You already painted my engine bay a color that I didn't choose. Let's just do it black. Next day, he sends me a picture of the block purple. I'm just like, can't we just fucking do black? Like, come on. Yeah, but the engine was out. But about the engine bay, the engine was out, and it was like, hey, Lucas, this is the perfect time to get the engine bay painted. I was like, I agree. I'm getting off work. I'll stop by, and then we can talk about it. And then like a few minutes later, he was like, your engine bay is going to be Nardo gray. And I'm just like, no, wait for me. And I got there, and it was already Nardo gray. And he was like, I'm not going to charge you. So I was just like, okay, like whatever. I was going to pick silver. So Nardo gray is not too far from it. It's like kind of like the same neutral shade gray. So yeah, I just decided to go with all like black and silver components, and keep it pretty much like no color except the blue, because I like blue accents. Yeah, but this is a K24DE. It has a T25 ISR turbo. It's a bottom mount. You won't be able to see it. This is a stock SR manifold, reflanged to fit the KA. Just some regular plumbing. Blitz air filter, OEM Z32 MAF. Blitz super sound blow off valve. Really dope. Koru works, oil cap. Love those things. I got this because I still need to get a catch can. He did the cut here for the plumbing afterwards, like after the paint, and he never got this done. So this is something, add this to the list of problems that I have to get addressed soon, because I wanted to make it all pretty. Got a circus port, overflow, like coolant overflow tank, Z32 fuel filter with 350 cc injectors from like an SR. Now, as far as the front suspension setup, we have square G33 17x9 plus 15 wheels in the front with 215/45 Kenda KR20As. Love these tires too. So for suspension, Villains 30mm extended lower control arms, ISR Pro tension rods, Part Shop Max knuckles with the drop cast knuckles. And I don't know if you'll be able to see from here. No, let me try to see the other side. Yes, right here, the P2M outer tie rods with GK Tech extended inner tie rods. I have a Sparky built stage 2 steering rack with new energy bushings. Really like, I had the IS300 that I had the Sparky built rebuilt steering rack. Really nice thing. Like, I really love it. These are just off-the-shelf ISR coilovers in the front and the back. Eventually want to replace those too. As far as rear suspension, I can show two Advan AVS 5s with just like some like scrubbers like Lionheart that I got for free from a friend of mine. Full ISR Pro rear, and wait, I don't know if even these are ISR Pros or the regular. Do they have two versions? I think they do. Well, they're ISRs. And then I have S14 lower control arms because I got new ball joints for my S13, but they wouldn't fit for whatever reason. So I got S14 ones for free from a friend of mine, but then they wouldn't fit the subframe. So I actually like shaved a little bit of the arm, like the bushing, and it fit. Yeah. I eventually want to replace these. They're good. It's just that now, like right over there, it like make noises now, like depending on the bump that I go. All right, I just tried to show the exhaust, but I really can't. I have ISR turbo outlet to downpipe that I got off of Yahoo auctions. Don't know the brand. What else? I used to have an ISR resonator, but I got rid of it because the downpipe was like longer. And then from that downpipe to like that one and the entire muffler, it's just something that I got off of eBay. I don't even know the brand. I do eventually want to get something else, or maybe even do like an ISR like straight, because this muffler is just like huge and I do want to lower the car a little bit, but this thing is like a cannon and I would love to go a little lower. Now, probably one of my favorite parts about this car, the Ganador tail lights. I just love them. They look really nice. When the sun hits it, like on a certain angle, this entire center right here, it shines like rainbow, it looks like diamonds. It just looks like really nice. This one, for whatever reason, is like faded in purple, but my car's purple, so it kind of doesn't really matter. I just got like a Spec D, like a off of like Injury Racing, like the smoky center. It kind of fits the look because they don't really have the centerpiece. It kind of fits the look. Eventually I want to get the carbon, the Kevlar carbon cover, and feel like it should be good. For now, it's perfect. Now, as far as interior, there's a lot of things still need to be addressed. One of them is this. Yeah, it'll be redone eventually. I tried doing it by myself and I needed to like have someone to help me like hold the fabric, so it lays here first and then I stretch out. Instead of me trying to do it alone, it's sticked on the edge first, then I pushed it in and it stretched pretty good. But now with the heat, this is just like getting really bad. That side isn't done yet, but I'll definitely make sure I do it right. Now you can see it's pretty dirty. I thought about getting it all cleaned up, but I was just like, no, this is just a video like to show like the start from like here on, and I'll just leave it as it is. Bride replica seat, it's not a real one, unfortunately. That's fine, that's just temporary. I do eventually want to get a blue trash racing seat again, like how I had on my IS. I am a sucker for a blue interior, so you bet it's gonna be blue. And eventually a blue recliner for that one. I do like the practicity of having a recliner as passenger. Don't know yet if I want to delete the rear seat. This seat doesn't recline, so whatever. I really like how it looks. I like having like a decorative like interior, some sort of thing. Only reason I am considering deleting the back seat is because eventually I do want to do like a 2000s like really nice like sound like trunk setup with a PlayStation 2. With like a cool like molded sub box and everything, but I still want to have room for like a pair of tires, a jack, and my toolbox. So I might delete it so I have more room to do stuff and have more room to bring anything that I need later. For the gauges, I have a Blitz boost gauge. It's a little dusty. Need to attach this properly. I have like these like things that you mount over here on the vent, but it really doesn't like to stick even though I put the tape there. So for now, it's just sitting right here. This one is bigger than that one. That one fits really nice. The AFR AM, that one fits snug, but this one is bigger, so I can't just like push it in like the other one, because this one, maybe if I cut the studs a little bit smaller, might be able to fit in there. Yeah, but for now it's sitting here, so it's fine. I custom made the gauge cluster, put the white faces on those and kept this one black. I found new gauge faces that I like more, so I might be redoing these soon. This dash is just like atrocious. That's how it came in the car, and it is pretty bad all around. I will be keeping this in the meantime. Don't want to take this off because it's definitely worse underneath it. Yashio Factory Okachan water temp, and really nice. Just like reads the water temperature in Celsius. Yeah, the RS enthalpy issue is currently just sitting there. I had it over there, but the issue is I noticed it was getting moisture, so I didn't want to keep it there until I have this figured out. You can see the sticker got messed up. I checked the inside and it looks fine. it's not damaged or anything. It just got moisture and the sticker got messed up. So definitely something for me to be aware. Need to fix whatever reason water is getting in there. Now, as far as trunk, not much. Rear battery, but this battery's too tall for this support, so it is on the tray, but it's loose. So definitely something for me to get addressed. I do want to get a smaller battery, like in general, those like powerful but small ones, you know, just because it's gonna give me more space to do the sub box. Got a spare, which doesn't fit this car because it's a 5 lug. I need to get this thing broke over there, so I need to get this drill out. For now, I have this rag over here so it doesn't rattle when I'm driving. Now to my main issues with this car, at least for right now, fuel tank has a lot of rust in it and it's not good the way that it is. The car was misfiring a bunch. Like last month, and then I parked the car, didn't drove it for like exactly like 4 weeks, and I went to start the car and it was fine. Been driving so far, put probably like 70 miles on it. It hasn't like sputtered like once, which leads me to definitely think, because before I was trying to diagnose what is wrong with it, and this just made me like be like 99.99% sure that the problem is the fuel tank. On these 4 weeks that I haven't driven the car at all, I think all the dirt just like dropped to the bottom of the tank. And now that I started the car first time again and it hasn't been having issues, it's because it's pulling only the clean fuel. So I do have to get that either replaced or restored, which I might be doing that. I saw like video of people using acid to clean all the rust up. I think it should be okay, because like new tanks are like $1,400. I don't have $1,400 for the tank, so yeah, we might just do that so I can properly like drive it without misfiring or anything. I can't, it's still on the base map from Martin, and I can't get it tuned if it's misfiring. Another thing, it does have an open diff at the moment. Kylie has a welded, she wants an open diff on her car, so we might be swapping diffs. But the thing is, my subframe is broken. When I first hooked up the car, I noticed that the 4 bolts in the back, they're good, and then the 2 in the bottom, only 1 is good. The second one, I thought it was just missing a bolt, so I ordered new bolts. When I went to try to put it in, I noticed that the hole was clogged with the broken bolt. I was just like, oh shit, it's broken. It broken in there. But the problem is I can't extract it because it's loose in there for whatever reason, which means that the mount for one of the bottom bolts for the diff broke, and along with the bolt. So the bolt is broken right there and the mount is broken, so I can't extract it. So got a new subframe, just need to do all the replacement, and then with the tank being good and the subframe being good, I should be able to get it tuned and then start driving the car more confidently and go to like drift events again. So that's the entire reason why this car has just been like a kind of a mess. It's just like money. Honestly, I'm like working and work just like not being so consistent as it used to be, and me having to order parts. So I honestly just put it off. Rather pay bills than building the car, because honestly I'm not really in a rush. I don't have anything to attend to, nobody to impress really, so I'm just taking my time with it. My arm is hurting. Let me replace my arm. It's kind of hot to go for the cold drink. So okay, it is still recording. I just wanted to check. Yeah, so that's why friends that are local, that's why I haven't been driving the car. I figure this would be an amazing like start point, so you guys see where I'm at, what I went through with the car so far, and what's going on at the moment, and what I need to get done to the car. Damn, I yapped a lot. But that's it, guys. If you guys like the video and want to see more, because I will be putting more, just like, subscribe, and yeah, do those things, man. You know, YouTube, you've been on YouTube, you know what you're supposed to do. Yes, that's it. I don't know how frequent the videos will be, because, as I said, I don't really have a rush on car things, because I do have stuff that I need to get sorted out first. But I figured it was finally time for me to do this, and yeah, it would just be cool to finally start it, you know. I'm just like, what am I waiting for? Let me just start this and see where it goes, and bring you guys in this journey, and yeah, have some fun along the way. I love the idle sound on this car. Just good stuff. Yeah, more videos coming soon. Stay tuned and goodbye.